Hi, you guys. Thank you guys for being here. You know, I was going to say, we're going to do a quick message. I'm not even going to say that anymore because I try and it never ends up like that because for some reason, I don't know, it's just the information keeps coming and it's like I can't just, okay, never mind, God, stop here. Like I can't be like that. If the information keeps coming through, I'm going to let it come through. So God decides how long the messages are, period. All right, God, what do they need to hear? What's the message? What do they need to hear, Spirit? What does the soul on the other side of this screen need to hear? Queen of Cups with, ooh, I got some downloads coming in for you guys. That's what this is. I'm feeling some downloads coming in for someone. Different energies coming your way right now, you guys. Queen of Cups, you could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Wow, I got that song going through my head. I don't want to wake it up. It's called The Devil in Me. And the girl, she keeps saying, I don't want to wake it up. And it says, the devil in me. I don't want to wake up the devil in me. That's very interesting. Okay, so I got the Fool coming out here, you guys, with the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there is downloads. Okay, so I'm feeling some downloads coming to you. This is someone, I just feel like, I'm talking to someone who's extremely empathetic and compassionate. And I feel like you're here for a lot of people, like all the time, and you don't really hold space for yourself that much. But I feel like you've learned how to do this. You've learned how to hold space for yourself now. And I feel like your creations, look at that, the star right behind it, your creations are going to be even better because of it, is what I'm getting. Because you've learned how to hold space for yourself, you're about to create something so magical. And that's why it's going to be so magical, is because you've learned to love yourself, you guys. I feel like you're creating from a place of, yeah, look at the Hanged Man. It's in reverse, you guys. You've been doing the work. I'm telling you, this is self-love. I'm really getting that. I'm getting like a lot of self-love work. And it's like you got it now. It's like you found the key. You know what I mean? It's like that was the key. And you've done a lot of work on this, okay? To shift the wheel. Damn. 8 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. You've done a lot to shift the wheel here, okay? Wow. This self-love was, I think, affected you more than you realized, okay? So you've learned how to love yourself, okay? You were on a timeout. You needed that different perspective. You're like, holy shit, I found it. I got the key. I needed to pour into myself. I needed to hold space for me. And I know, that's the thing, is you hold space for everyone else and you forget to do it for yourself, right? So this was part of your life's work, okay? And you've done this and you've shifted the wheel because of this. And so what I'm thinking is that it was ancestral. For it to shift the wheel like it did, this, I feel, was an ancestral problem. Okay, this was something in your ancestral line of not being able to hold space for the self. Wow. You've released whatever karma you needed to release in order to go all the way back around to the 0 point. No karma. Six of Cups, okay, with the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I feel like what you're doing is you've been traveling back to your younger self lately and letting your younger self know that it's okay to pour into yourself, because there's something about the younger self, like the younger you, being told or shown or taught that it wasn't okay to pour into yourself. So I'm getting it's like you going back in time, telling your younger self, hey, it's actually very important for us to do this, and it's a good thing to pour into ourselves, okay? And with the Queen of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, I feel like, because this was a childhood wound. That's what I'm getting. This not loving yourself, it stemmed from childhood. So there was something, it was affecting your confidence, you know? It was affecting how you would show up in the world. And I think that for a while you felt like you weren't that leader when you always were that leader, but like you didn't think it because you didn't love yourself and you weren't holding space for yourself to even learn how to love yourself. So this was a having to traveling back into the past, letting your old self know, hey, it's actually what we're supposed to do. And there's the download. See, this is what I'm saying. There's the downloads. Soon as you did this, as soon as you told your old self, hey, it's okay, this is actually required for us, it's like there come the downloads. That's the download. It's like, oh my God, I should have been doing this the whole time. Three of Swords. Why wasn't I doing this the whole time? Okay, so, ooh, okay. I'm getting that you were manipulated through magic at a young age, and I know this is not going to be for everyone. This took a totally different turn just now. This took a totally different turn. I'm talking to someone who was manipulated by magic at a young age, and that came through very clearly just now. Goodness, 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 goodness. There was, now why is this though? It's like, look at that. It's because of your connection to God. That's why. This was part of your purpose. This is how you shifted the wheel. You worked through a lot of magic and manipulation that was sent to you at a young age. It's made you incredibly strong. It's made you align with your truth. It's made you shift the wheel, not just for you, but for your ancestors. Okay, so this is heavy, heavy. You were hit by magic at a young age. It's totally transformed you. Totally transformed you. This is why I'm saying there's no karma here. You have no karma. Okay? You've released, transmuted all your karma. You're at the 0 point. God, dude. All right, so we got some things coming your way here, okay, because of what you've done. Definitely. Ooh. Oh, wow, it's a person. King of Cups with the moon. We already have the Queen of Cups, okay? So one of the things that are coming your way, it is a person, and you do not see this with the moon. You have no clue that there's somebody coming your way. This is a King of Cups. This is someone, it does not have to be a masculine. They're in their masculine energy, okay? So they could be taking movement towards you. They could be the one taking action. This is a King of Cups. This is someone who's incredibly, incredibly empathetic and incredibly psychic. A deep healer, a deep thinker, a deep lover, okay? Love, 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 all right? This is, I mean, you would want a King of Cups out of all of them. You would want, you know, as a lover. Like, this is somebody who's going to be very loyal to you. Yeah. All right. You don't see this coming. With the moon, you have no idea. This is hidden. The way this happens, who it is, all of it, it's hidden from you. You have no idea. So what else is coming in for them? Because we know you have good karma coming in here. You've racked up a lot of good karma by transmuting a lot of your ancestral pain. That's what this is. You transmuted so much ancestral shit that you racked up a lot of good karma. Okay? And that's because you transmuted all of your karma and your ancestors' karma. So there's a lot of stuff coming in here. Look at this. I'm telling you, 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Good things coming in here. Victory. You've transmuted this, okay? Wow. Okay. There's a lot of attention coming your way, you guys, okay? You're about to get a lot of attention. And it's going to be very fulfilling. What I'm getting is the attention you're about to get, it's not going to be overwhelming. Because you might be scared of that, of like being seen and having it be overwhelming. This is not going to be overwhelming. This is actually going to be very fulfilling for you, okay, to get this attention. Wow. And you are meant to be a guide. See, that's what this is. You are a leader, bro. You are a natural freaking leader. King of Wands, right? But you are meant to guide people out of their Ten of Swords. Okay? You're a guide now. You know, you've upgraded. You're a guide. This is what you do now. And you're going to be a guide in the public eye. Okay? So I don't know if you have what you're doing, but this is your destiny. You're meant to be a guide within the public eye, okay? And you're guiding people out of their death and rebirths. That's what you do. You guide people through. You're that leader, okay? You guide the world. This is why you're here. You're here to guide everyone. The World card. I can't even. You are a guide for the world, a leader for this world. And I'm getting for the new age, you know, for the new earth, which we are moving into right now, okay? So you're a guide for that, and I can't even, now there's the Queen of Wands. You definitely have someone coming in, you guys. We've got two counterparts coming up here. And you're definitely a guide with the Ten of Wands. Now we have Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords, 10-10. You help people close out cycles. That's what you do. That's what you do. You're a guide. You help people close out cycles here. Wow. All right. So you've dealt with magic at a young age. You've dealt with manipulation at a young age. And you have been racking up good karma since then, because you have been transmuting not just your shit, you've been transmuting your ancestors' shit as well. There's a shitload of good karma coming your way because of this. And you're stepping up as this guide now for other people. And it's because you've been there. You've been in the dark. You know, you had to light your own lamp and find your own way out. And you don't want other people to have to do that. And if you can help, 12-12. If you can help, why not? You know, so I feel like someone here helping others get out of their, you know, dark night of the soul, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, that's what you do. You help people remove themselves. Okay. Wow. All right. Anything else, Spirit? You have a lot of karma coming your way. A lot of good karma. You don't have any, no karma to work through anymore is what I'm saying. Okay. There's nothing for you to transmute anymore. What you're doing is you are, you know, you're transmuting in different ways now. Okay. And different things. And from different people, because you're a guide. You're helping other people transmute now. Okay, anything else, Spirit? Five of Pentacles came out in the reverse with the Six of Swords upright. Okay, so your guides, it's like you're not left out. You're not left out of the equation. You're not left out in the cold. You know, nothing. Okay, you feel found. That's what it is. I feel found. That's what it is. You've been found. Boom. You've been found. I think that the karma that's coming in here, you guys, it's the opposite of lack, okay? So it's abundance, okay? Lack came out in the reverse. The karma that's coming in here is going to make you feel very abundant, okay? And there's a lot of people looking up to you right now because of the guidance you're giving out right now, okay? And the reason why you're giving out such good guidance is because you've truly been there. You know, you've dealt with magic and manipulation since an early age, a very young age. And you've been fucking, I'm telling you, racking up very good karma this whole time, because you've just been eating through you and your ancestors' karma here. And it's like there's major payback for this, you guys. Your ancestors want to give back to you right now. That's what I'm getting. It's like right now. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the Hanged Man came out in reverse. Something's happening now. Now. Like what? Evil eye, an inner child. Some people might be jealous of you because you're able to connect with your inner child. Okay? Look at this. Rituals. Okay? Rituals. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Spirit is saying to expect a surprise. This is interesting because this is kind of the energy I'm feeling. I feel like something's happening right now. And Spirit is saying expect something and it's going to surprise you. Okay, I am feeling that. It's for a sweetheart. Yep, it's for someone who's been very pure-hearted. Like I said, you're the Queen of Cups. That's who we're talking to today. It's someone very pure-hearted and that have always been there for everyone else. It was hard for you to hold space for yourself. This was a huge learning lesson. You had to become your own guide first, you know, and listen to your own inner compass first and hold space for yourself and learn how to do that. Okay, now you're holding space for other people. You know, you've become a guide, you guys. And Spirit is saying, expect a lot of karma here. There's a lot of karma coming in here because whoever I'm talking to, you've been dealing with magic since you were a child. And you've been learning how on your own. No one taught you how. You had to learn how to transmute this over time. And Spirit is saying, you've done an amazing fucking job with that because you taught yourself. You literally taught yourself. Yes, you were guided. Six of Swords. Yes, you were guided. You have guides around you. But I'm talking about in the physical world, I don't feel someone here having someone like show them what to do. Like, okay, this is how you transmute. It's like, no. No. Okay, so expect a lot of karma here. There's a lot coming in for you because your ancestors, they want to pour into you. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. That's what's coming in. It's the opposite of lack. Wow. Okay. Intuition. Okay. There's something here about your job. Spirit is saying like there's something about your occupation or your career that's going to have to do with your intuition. Okay. Your intuition either is going to lead you to the right job or you will use your intuition as a job, as a type of service. Okay. Like that's what I feel. I think you will be servicing the collective, you know, through your intuition in one way or another. Yep. Wow. Poverty came out in the reverse again with self-love. This came out twice in the reverse. And I think that's interesting. Yes, with self-love. This was the antidote. This was the answer. This is, yeah, everything. Okay. All right. Anything else? Yeah, divination again with justice. Okay. Justice from manipulation, you guys. And the way this justice is because you read energy. That's the thing. You know, this is how this justice came to be from this manipulation. It's like you read energy now. I don't give a fuck what the label is. Look, there's the ancestors. I'm telling you, look at that with achievement. Your ancestors are super fucking proud of you, you guys. Sorry. There you go. Your ancestors are really, really proud of you. Okay? I'm getting ringing in my right ear. Justice from manipulation. They're saying that you're going to be traveling somewhere with your gift because you have a gift now. Okay, you've always had this gift, but this has been activated. It's a spiritual gift. You will be traveling around the world with it. Okay, and I know you might be thinking, okay, you know, okay. But oh my God, I just split the deck. Actual money. You will be traveling around the world with this gift. It's going to make you a lot of money, and I know it sounds kind of crazy. I know that. But remember, you know. Anything is possible, you guys. And I think that you've seen that by now, right? So this is an ancestral gift that's been activated, but your ancestors are so fucking proud of you that you don't let anybody manipulate you anymore. And not only that, but your ancestors literally want to say thank you for eating through a lot of their karma as well. Because your ancestors have had a hard time loving themselves and holding space for themselves. So this has been a karmic wounding, okay? And you have healed this. And this is why your ancestors, they want to pour into you now. You've healed this, you guys. You've come out totally renewed, totally evolved, totally a different person, totally someone who's able to hold space for themselves now. It's changed the game. It's totally changed the game. And now you're the one leading others out of the dark. Okay, your ancestors want to pour into you. And what they're going to pour into you is going to make you feel the opposite of lack. Okay, and what is coming in is a lot of people looking up to you, listening to what you have to say. Yeah. And it's because you've been there. You've been there, man. Let's just get one of these before we go. You've been there and you can tell, right? You know when someone's been there or not. The sacred intent, your life is woven with divine threads across timelines. Trust the invisible connections that's guiding your path. Self-discovery, the records of your soul are already written within you. Listen deeply and allow your truth to emerge. So there's something emerging out of you at this time, and there's some like kind of sacred codings in here. But self-discovery, that's the one I'm getting right here. This self-discovery and this self-love, right? That was so important here, you guys. Let's get you one of these and we will skedaddle. That was so important here. Your ancestors want to pour into you right now because of all of the karma you have eaten through. It's amazing. You've been doing this since a child. That's what you've been doing since a kid. You've been transmuting. And I don't know, you taught yourself. I don't know what this is. I don't know if you used to like maybe write back in the day or like create stories or I don't know. I don't know. But you were transmuting energy all the time. I am expressive. It was through your expressions, okay? It was the way you would express yourself. It's so interesting. It says your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate towards all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and you want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, country, or the world at large. Are you crazy? All right. That's exactly what we were talking about. You're a guide. You turned into a legit guide for other people. That's what it is. 44 on the bottom of the deck, I am supported. And I'm telling you, your ancestors are really supporting you in this. Your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. It's joint. I don't know what I was going to say. Joint. The hell. It's just going to get better. Okay? It's just going to get better. Every day it's going to get better. 44, 27 is your numbers. This is your message, you guys. The last one I'm going to get is from Archangel Michael. Wow, be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self, right? And then this is a blessing in disguise. It says, be patient and have faith that your angels have the situation under control. What will come is far better than you dared to dream. Okay, the last one is, it's time to play. It says, you're working too hard. I cannot. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance in your life. So that's what this is, you guys. It was overworking, right? You were overexerting yourself. But like I said, you weren't holding space for yourself. That's what this was. You weren't holding space for yourself. You kept holding space for everyone else, but not yourself. Okay, but God wants you to know that all of this that you went through was self-mastery. It was all a blessing in disguise. And now you have found your right to play again. Okay, and that's what it is. I feel like you found your right. Like, I have a right to be me, my authentic self, my real me. And I have a right to be this child again, to embody this childlike energy again. I have the right to do that. And you're correct, okay? So the more you do this, the more you embody your inner child, okay? Wow, Shay. The more you embody your inner child, the more you hold space for yourself, you guys, the more you'll be able to hold space for others, okay? And that's just the bottom line. So I feel like you are a very sacred space holder. That's who you are. And I feel like you love holding space for other people. It's natural to you. You are the queen. You're coming out as the Queen of Cups. It's very natural to you. But you've had to learn how to hold space for yourself. And that's when shit got real for you, okay? So you've been dealing with magic since a young age. You've been transmuting this shit. You've been transmuting a lot of karmic stuff from your ancestors, okay? A lot of karma from your ancestors. And your ancestors, they want to pour into you because of this. Because you've been transmuting so much since a child, and now you're at the 0 point. There's nothing left to be transmuted, and I need someone to hear that. There's nothing left to be transmuted. You've restored balance, my friend. Okay, you've restored balance. Now it's time just to keep holding space for yourself. Keep being there for yourself, you guys, okay? Keep incorporating more time to play, please, okay? Keep expressing yourself, and know that you are supported. This is the message, and I love you guys so much. Please know that there's a lot of karma coming your way, like a lot of good karma coming your way, and this is from your ancestors because of everything you have done. And also, I want you to know that there's nothing left to transmute, okay? So you can rest. I love you.